Hey, y'all, it's Friendly Neighborhood Therapist, and I want to talk real quick about this situation with Wendy Williams because a lot of people, one, don't really understand what is happening, and for two, don't realize some of the things they are saying in regards to the situation and what it really means. So, background. Wendy Williams, we all know who that is. How you doing? We all know who Wendy is. Wendy is she was a radio host at one point. She had her own TV show. She did Hot Topics, a lot of celebrity gossip, things like that, right? And love her, hate her, she did her job. I know it's a lot of people who hate her and it's a lot of people who love her. She did her job though. Now, with that, she is currently under a conservatorship due to her so called mental state. So, what a conservatorship is, it is a legal arrangement in which a judge appoints someone to handle the affairs of another person. And this is typically due to that other person's age, physical limitations, or mental limitations, right? Another thing I want us to understand about conservatorships is it typically seems like women get put into conservatorships. I would have to do a little bit more research, but I have not really seen it blatantly put out there where a man is in this situation, which makes it feel very patriarchal and misogynistic, like another way to put a woman away when you don't think she can handle her everyday life because we know Britney Spears and Amanda Bynes, these are people who've been in conservatorships, right? And something you need to know, conservatorships technically are not supposed to end until the conservatee dies, okay? They are hard to get out of once they are put in place. Now, Wendy went on the Breakfast Club today. She seemed very cognizant, all right? They have been saying she has dementia, she has this, she has that. She seemed very cognizant. From a mental health perspective, dementia works a very specific way, typically. All right. It does not seem that she is cognitively impaired, which is the reason why she's in this conservatorship because they claim she is cognitively impaired. It does not seem that way. But then I have not worked with Wendy. I don't know her medical history or none of that. She could very well have some issues that are not showing up fully at this point. Neither here nor there. She sounded cognizant on the Breakfast Club interview. But two things I want to talk about. One, the fact that conservatorships are often like prison. They are like prison for some people for people who get put in them that don't need to be. Because sometimes people get put in them because another person feels like they can't handle their affairs for various reasons. Sometimes it's very malicious, and there are a lot of abusive situations that happen in conservatorships, from psychological abuse, financial abuse. You take somebody who has money, like Wendy does, and you put them into a conservatorship. The conservator has control of their finances. That is a hotbed for financial abuse. Nonetheless, Wendy clearly wants to be out of this conservatorship. And the thing, too, is in a true conservatorship where people doing right, they don't make that person feel confined and like they're in jail. They are taking care of this person. They are helping them. The fact that she may or may not be able to go to her father's 94th birthday, that has zero to do with a conservatorship. Why are you keeping her locked away? That's not how that should work. Like, just because somebody is older or has physical limitations or mental limitations doesn't mean you then get to treat them like a prisoner within their own life. At least that's how I look at it. But anyway, the real thing that I wanted to talk about, this idea that people seem to have in these comments of posts about this. Well, that's karma. All the stuff Wendy did, that's karma. I need y'all to understand something real quick. Karma don't work like that, first of all. And then it's really funny hearing people who claim Christianity even bring up karma, because karma is not a Christian concept at all. Now, some people make it interchangeable with you reap what you sow, but these are two different thought processes. Karma and you reap what you sow are not the same thing. You reap what you sow is biblical. It's in the Bible. That phrase is in the Bible. Karma is an ancient Indian concept, and a part of it is reincarnation. I'm going to read to y'all a little bit about what karma is, okay? The concept refers to an action, work, or deed and its effect or consequences. The term more specifically refers to a principle of cause and effect, often descriptively called the principle of karma, where an individual's intent and actions cause influence over their future, the effect. Good intent and good deeds contribute to good karma and happier rebirths, while bad intent and bad deeds contribute to bad karma and worse rebirths. Meaning, if you did something in a past life, when you come back to this thing, you're going to have it hard. You're going to have it difficult. You're going to pay for what you did in a past life. That's karma. Reap what you sow is more instant and in the moment. If you reap good, you will sow good. If you reap bad, you will sow bad. Same thing with the statement, live by the sword, die by the sword. If you live a certain way, then you're gonna have consequences and manifestations of that way that you live. It is more instantaneous. Here's the problem though. People are forgetting that both of these concepts, both karma and you reap what you sow, are balanced. Wendy talked about celebrities. She talked about gossip or rumors, quote unquote. And mind you, she was very rarely wrong about things too. But she talked about things. It is not karma to put her into a conservatorship if she don't deserve to be there and have her in prison and be abused. That's not karma. That's not you reap what you sow. You want to know what would fit into karma or you reap what you sow for Wendy? Wendy talked about people, put people business out there, things like that. Her business being put out there is karma. Her being in a conservatorship that she may not deserve to be in and being abused and held prisoner is not karma or you reap what you sow. It's not balanced. It's not a balanced effect. Cause and effect is supposed to be more balanced than that. So all of y'all saying she deserves this, do you hear yourself? She deserves this just for doing her job as a gossip columnist or gossip person. That's what she deserves. No one deserves this. No one. Then some people have this idea of, well, Britney got out of her conservatorship, Britney Spears, and look how she acted. You know what? Some people do need help. That doesn't mean they need a conservatorship. I don't think y'all understand just how serious a conservatorship is. And quite frankly, I ain't gonna hold you. I'd rather you be free and acting a fool than be locked up and caged, imprisoned, because you got some things going on that require some help and not somebody taking over your entire life. Okay? Either way, I want y'all to be careful of what you do say, because if you believe in karma and you believe in you reap what you sow, you saying that this woman deserves this, you going to get that back. You going to get that back because you are wishing bad on someone. You are saying they deserve this because of this when these two things are not even equal. There are so many other people in this life who deserve karma, who deserve you reap what you sow, and it ain't happening for them. And I know life isn't fair, it don't work like that. But nonetheless, be mindful and careful of what you say. So that's all I got. What y'all think? I personally think Wendy is cognizant from what I heard on that interview. Now, she might have just been having a really good day, because we do know with certain things, people have better days than others. And you can be totally clear at one point and not at another. So I don't know that part. But all I'm saying is, when you get into a conservatorship and it's a good one, it's somebody who actually cares about your well-being that is doing things for you and taking care of you. They're not making you feel like you are a prisoner. They're not keeping you away from your father's 94th birthday. They're not making it to where nobody can call and check on you. That's not how it's supposed to work. People who do that are trying to have control and be abusive and typically run and take your money. I don't know. But either way, be mindful of what you wish on other folks. You cannot like her and still know that this is not okay. You cannot like somebody and not say that it's their karma that they are being abused. That's not okay. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day, and I will holler at y'all later.